You're looking live at your stadium in Los Angeles. We're today dramatic, basic, and with a little bit of advanced hybrid presents the Championship Series for 1988. As we watched our Game 1 coverage, it was Oral Hershiser against Duncan. What an amazing effort by Oral Hershiser that was in Game 1. In Game 2, it will be David Cohn for the Mets versus Tim Belcher for the Dodgers. It's the National League Championship Series. It's next right here on the Sports Time Machine. Sports presents the 1988 League Championship Series from Los Angeles Dodgers, the Dodger Stadium, New York. It's taking on the Los Angeles Dodgers. And hello, everybody, again. We will be inside Stratomatic Studios of the National League Championship Series. Game 1 again was a fantastic duel between Gooden and Hershiser. That is on the channel, as this is going to be game number 2. For the Dodgers, Tim Belcher, he's 12-6, 2.9 ERA, 180 innings pitched, 143 innings. He can go 6 innings with a 0 hold. On the Mets, David Cohn, 20 and 3.22 ERA, 38 hits, 231 innings, 213 strikeouts, only gave 10 home runs. He can go into the 8th inning of work, and he can also relief. So keep that in mind for on the series. For the lineups for visiting New York Mets Game 2 of the League Championship Series, it will be, that is not correct. So let's go ahead and adjust the lineups if we can. Let me adjust this, folks. Sorry about that. I don't want to waste the header either. And there it is. We want that lineup and do that. So here is your lineup. It'll be Lenny Dykstra in center, followed by Greg Jeffries at third, Keith Hernandez at first, Darryl Strawberry in right, Kevin McReynolds in left, Howard Johnson at short, Gary Carter behind the Wally Backman at second, and David Cohn, that's ninth, and pitching. For the Los Angeles Dodgers, let's again give you their defensive ratings. Left field, Kirk Gibson, he's at 3. Center fielder, John Shelby's at 2. And Mike Marshall is out in right. He is a 3. Around the infield, Jeff Hamilton is a 2. Shortstop Alfredo Griffin's a 1. Second baseman, Steve Sachs is a 3. And Mickey Hatcher gets the start today at first. He's a 4. On the plate is Mike Scioscia. He's a 1 with a -2. And again on the mound is a right-hander, Tim Belcher. Let's do this from Dodger Stadium as Lenny Dykstra approaches the plate. We're about ready to get set for some base here at Dodger Stadium. Game 2 of the National League Championship Series. And here we go. Dykstra's up 1-for-1, had a pinch hit double in his only at bat in Game 1. So he starts today in center. There's the pitch to Dykstra. 1-7 is a line out to first base right at Mickey Hatcher. So he hit a bullet, but Hatcher's right there, get the first out. And now here's the youngster, Greg Jeffries, again getting the start today at third. Struggled in Game 1. 0-for-5. So Jeffries a switch to about left-handed against Belcher. Belcher looks in, gets the sign. Here's the pitch. That's a 2-6. Ground ball to short. Griffin's got it. Throws him out for number 2. So that's the second out in the first. And the first baseman, Keith Hernandez. 0-for-3 with a run scored, had a walk in game one. Belcher looks in, gets the sign. Here's the pitch. That's a 2-9. Down the line in the corner for a base hit. Marshall comes up and throws it back in and keeps Hernandez to a single. A defensive play by Mike. 9, double 19, a single on a 20, and he rolled the 20. A long single for Hernandez. So he's on at first with 2 outs. Here's the right fielder, Darryl Strawberry. Strawberry, 1 for 3, 1 run scored, a double. Had a walk in game one. Mets had a 1-0 lead at the end of 1/2 inning of play yesterday. Belcher gets the sign, run first and 2 outs. Hernandez being held. Here's the pitch. 2-10 is a walk to Strawberry, and the Mets now have 2 on and out. So the Mets trying to put a little bit of an inning together in the first again. Here's the left fielder, Kevin McReynolds. McReynolds in game one, 1 for 4, 2 RBIs, a double in game one. 2 on, 2 outs. Belcher from the stretch. 2 on, 2 outs, and the pitch. 5-11 on Belcher, struck him out. Ends the inning. No runs, 1 hit, 1 walk, and 2 left. 1/2 inning of play, Dodger Stadium. The Dodgers coming up the bat. So the Dodgers, here's their lineup. Steve Sachs leading off at second. Hatcher gets to start today at first. Kirk Gibson left, Mike Marshall in right, John Shelby in center, Mike Scioscia behind the plate, Jeff Hamilton at third, Alfredo Griffin at short, and Tim Belcher bats ninth and is on the mound. For the New York, let's defensively go with their alignment. Kevin McReynolds is in left. McReynolds is a 1. Center fielder is Lenny Dykstra, gets to start today. He's a 2. And in right field is Darryl Strawberry. He's a 3. Around the infield, Greg Jeffries. He's a 3. Shortstop is going to be Howard Johnson's a 4 and has not played a big factor yet, but keep an eye on that. Wally Backman's a 2 is a 3 at second. Keith Hernandez is a Gold Glove at first. He's a 1. Behind the plate is Gary Carter. He's a 2, and he has a +2 arm. Keep that in mind. And on the mound is right-hander David Cohn. Cohn, 20-3, 2.22 ERA with a -1 hold. So the Dodgers, if the ability comes up, could run on the Mets here today. Getting off for the Dodgers here in the bottom of the first inning will be Steve Sachs. So Sachs gets the chance today. Second baseman. Sachs is 277 hitter. Went 3 for 4 with a run scored and 2 RBIs in game one. Here's the pitch from Cohn. 4-8, struck him out. Big slider away from Cohn. There's a good start for Cohn. So Sachs won't be able to. And now here's the first baseman, Mickey Hatcher. Did not play in game one. He hit 293, 191 at bats in the regular season. Cohn looks in, gets a sign. Here's the pitch. 5-9, struck. Nope, fly ball left field. He got a piece of it. That's McReynolds, comes in, makes the catch and the sit out of the inning. Here in the top of third inning, bottom of the first inning, Kirk Gibson, 0 for 4 in game one with a strikeout. Gibson comes in. Cohn looks in. Righty-lefty matchup. Here's the pitch. 4-2, down ball second. That is Backman. Wally Backman is a 3. Oh, that's a 2. That's going to be an infield hit for Gibson. He's going to beat that out, and the Dodgers get their first hit of the ball game. And Gibson does have the ability to run, so it will be a -1 to the first number for Gibson if he wants to run. So 18 or 12 or less if Gibson could get it on a 7 or an 11. It's a 9, does not get the lead. So Gibson can run on a 12. Mike Marshall, the right fielder, up. Marshall, 3 for 4, runs scored, RBI, had a home run in the first game. Gibson again on a -1, makes him a 12. Gibson's going to try to steal on a 12, and he's thrown out by Carter, 2-4. So he went for it. Carter threw it down there through a seed, and he planted him. Nice play there by the second baseman. ends the inning. No runs, one hit, nobody left. At the end of one, no score here in Hollywood. Here in the top of the second inning, the Mets will send up Howard Johnson, Gary Carter, and Wally Backman. Second inning of play here at Dodgers start game number 2 of the National League Championship Series. For the Mets, Howard Johnson, 1 for 4 in game 1. Switch hitter will bat left-handed against Belcher. Here's the pitch. 2-11 for Hojo. It is a strikeout. So Hojo down on second strikeout in a row for not a huge strikeout pitch. 22 strikeouts, 180 innings. He only walked 51. That's a ratio of 3-1. That's really good. Here's the catcher, Carter. 0 for 4, runs scored in the first game. Belcher looks in. Here's the sign. Rolls 6, 8, and struck him out. So Belcher with 3 in a row on the strike. So Carter whiffs. 52 Ks in 1988. Doesn't strike out a lot. And now here's Wally Backman, 1 for 4 in the opener. Again, he's a kind of a punch hitter. Hit 303 on the season. 12 doubles, no triples, no homers. Belcher looks in, gets a sign. Here's the pitch. That's a 2-8 for Backman, and this time he walks. So now we'll take the rating system for Belcher. Again, he's up 0. A -2 to hold him against Sosha will be a -2. So it's a -4 to Backman's first number, and that would put him at 1-11, 2 through 6. So he gets a good lead on good numbers. Does he want to give a shot, though? Here it is, and he doesn't get the lead, which is probably good anyway. So he'll be kept on base and held. But now here's the pitch. Again, you don't want to probably do that because you don't want your leading off. So probably not a smart thing to try to go for the lead there. Here is the pitcher, David Cohn. So Cohn's first at bat. He is a right-handed hitter. Let's see, we'll make sure. Cohn actually is a left-handed hitter. He bats lefty against Belcher. Belcher looks in, gets a sign. Runner on first, 1 out. Here's the pitch. 2-5 to Cohn. And that is a single, 1-6. That's a 19. He lines out to the second baseman, Steve Sachs. So it ends the inning. No runs, no hits, a walk, 1 left. We go second. It is no score. National League Championship Series, game number 2. And now for the Dodgers, Mike Marshall, followed by John Shelby and Mike Scioscia. Second as a ball here at Dodger Stadium, game 2 of the NLCS Stratomatic Replay Basic with some advice thrown in. So here is Mike Marshall. Marshall 3 for 4 runs scored in game 1, still up after Gibson thrown out stealing. Here's a 5-8 on Cohn, and he struck him out. That is the second strikeout for Cohn. And Cohn, his share of strikeouts, 1 away. And here's John T. Shelby 0 for 4 in game 1 with a strikeout and a stolen base. So Shelby hits against Cohn. Cohn will wind up. Here's the pitch. 1-10 ground ball to short. That's Howard Johnson. Throws him out for out number 2. So brilliant mind behind the plate. A lot of upside on his career. 1 for 4 runs scored. Left-handed hitting catcher. Cohn looks in, gets a sign. Here's the pitch. 2-7 ground ball to third. Easy from Jeffries. Throws him out. And so 3 up, 3 down. We go 4 here at Chavez Ravine. So the Mets, no runs, 1 hit. The Dodgers, the same, no runs, 1 hit. Dykstra comes up. He lined the first his first time up. Belcher on the mound, the right-hander. Belcher can work in the 6th inning without any fatigue. 3-7 for Dykstra. Single 1-16. That's a 7. Base hit, Dykstra. And hit for nails. He's on. Let's see if Dykstra will want to run. It will be a 0. It'll be a 0. It'll be a minus. It'll be a -2 for Scioscia, -2 to hold. So it'll be a -4. It'll be a 15 or less. If he gets it on a 3 to 6, it's a 12. Doesn't get it. So it'll be a 1 to 10 for Dykstra. So he will be held. So not a lot of guys getting leads there, as we've noticed. So Jeffries the batter. He ground the short his first time up. He's now 0 for his first 6. Jeffries has to take it easy. He's a youngster playing the position. Belcher from the stretch. Here's the pitch. 2-3, and he walks. Again, the Mets putting things outside on the LA Expressway. First and second, nobody out. Here's the first baseman, Keith Hernandez. Hernandez singled his first time up. Belcher now wavering a little bit. 2 on, nobody out. Belcher from the stretch. Here's the pitch. That rolls around. Oh, there'll be trouble. And Hernandez walks. So the Mets have the bases. A single by Dykstra and walks by Jeffries Hernandez. And it brings up Mr. Strawberry, who walked his first time up. So Belcher having issues here in game number 2. Infield will play back. They'll try to get 2 and give up a run. Here's the pitch. 4-7 struck him. 4-7 struck him out. Big strikeout for Belcher. 1 away. Holy cow. So now here's the left fielder, Mcmurran. They will again play the infield back looking for 2. So McReynolds comes up. Struck out his first time up. Belcher from the stretch. Here's the pitch. 3-12. Ground ball to third. They only go to second for the force, and that is it. If the infield was in, they come home on contact. They get the run at home, but they'll get the force at second. So McReynolds beats the relay throw 5-4. Runners, and now there's run at first and third with 2 outs. And more Reynolds could probably run, possibly. So first and third, Mets up 1-0. McReynolds can get the lead. He's at 20, but he has to get it on a 7. Might as well roll. He can get it. He can't. So that'll drop him well below where he can run. First and third, 2 outs, and now here's Howard John. So Howard needing a big hit here, or Belcher can really escape a major scare. Belcher, first and third, up by a run. Here's the pitch to Hojo. 2-7, and draws yet another walk. Tommy Lasorda must be Linguini big time right now. Bases loaded outs for Gary Carter. He struck out his first time up. Belcher is wavering so far. Again, let's go Belcher so far. I mean, he is already 18 batters for first 3 innings. High pitch count for Belcher. Oh, why is he not in the game? 2 and thirds, 2 hits, 1 run, 5 walks so far. He struck out 4. So now here is Carter. Bases loaded, 2 outs. This could be it. 4-11. It's a ground ball back to the mound. He's a 2. He's a 16 on a 2. And he makes the play and ends the inning. So again, Tim Belcher works his way out of damage. They will not run, and they score 1. Third, it's 1-0. New York Mets. So now it's Hamilton, Griffin, and Belcher. The bat here in the third. So here's Hamilton, 2 for 4, run score, an RBI, and a triple in game 1. Cohn looks in, 1-0 lead. He needs to have a strong inning. 6-7, and that's a walk to Cohn. So again, Cohn starts off. We're trying to find out the umpires here do not have a favorable strike zone. Let's look at our home plate umpires and kind of get who we can kind of yell at for the shenanigans going with everything. Umpires behind the plate is John McSherry. At first base is Cowboy Joe West. Second baseman is Dutch Renner. The umpire is Bob Davidson. Around the lines will be Paul Runge in left and Harry Wendelstadt around in right. And this is again a big night in baseball. Every night's a perfect night in baseball here in Chavez Ravine. Go back to the ball game as Jeff Hamilton takes first base, bottom of the third, two of the National League Championship Series. Let's go back to the game. So Alfredo Griffin, the batter. Up next is Griffin, a switch hitter, 0 for 4 in game one. 110. 110 for Griffin is a popped up the third. Jeffries calls everyone off and makes the catch for the first out. So now here is Tim with one out. He will play the 6 hitting card, so he can ding the ball a little bit. It's got some power. So run on first and 1 out. Here's the pitch. That rolls around. 1-5. That's a double play ball. That's Jeffries to the second baseman, Backman. To Hernandez, double play. 5-4-3. Around the horn they go, and the Dodgers are done in the third. No runs, no hits, or walk. Nobody left after the double play. Going to the fourth. So Tim Belcher comes back out in the fourth inning. Did not have time to sit and relax as he also batted that inning. So in the fourth, it will be the bottom of the order. Backman, Cohn, and then Dykstra. Again, they're batting around to the third time in this game by the fourth inning. That is a high pitch count for Belcher. So Backman leads walked his first time up. Belcher from the windup. Here's the pitch. 5-10 pitchers card X. That is Sosha. He's a 1. He's a 10. Let's make sure he can come up with a play on the 10, and does. So he gets it on that one. Out on a dribbler. So that's a nice play by Sosha. Comes out of the chute, comes up, and throws him out for the first step. So Backman threw it out. Good play by Sosha. And now here is David Cohn. Cohn lined the second his first time up. Got a piece of the ball well his first time up. Left-handed hitting, batting. Here we go. 3-7 is a ground ball play by Sack. Gets it and throws him out for out number 2. So quick out here on the fourth. And now here's Dykstra. Boy, does Tim Belcher need a 1-2-3 inning here. Dykstra lined the third, singled and scored back in the third inning. Belcher gets the sign. Here's the pitch. 2-4. Popped it straight. Or gets a 1-2-3 inning. We go to the bottom of the fourth. It's still 1-0 Mets. Really haven't. Well, look at that. Mets are really leaving guys on base here. For the Dodge time up, Dave Cohn looking strong so far. Here's a pitch. That's a 5. That's a 7. And you know that's a strikeout on Sacks. So David Cohn, that's strikeout number 3. Here's the first baseman, Mickey Hatcher. Struck out 7 times, 191 at bats. He's a tough batter, strikeout. Bouncing around dice. Here we go. It's a 5. Another 5-7. Again, that's not good. That's a shotcher. Hatcher down strikes. So 2 shots in the inning for 4 altogether. Now here's a left-handed. Here is Kurt Gibson looks in, gets a sign. Here's Kurt. Now Gibson scoops in a second with a 2-out double. And rips one in the corner. 5-4 double 1-7. That's a 3. So Gibson, who had 28 doubles in 88, got himself one. So second hit for the Dodgers. Oh, and that was the important one. Do not ever. And that was the 20. So hang on, folks. 1 second. A has been found. Gibbs all the batter. So let's go ahead and start nothing going on big here. So runner on second, 2 outs. Cohn from the stretch. That's a 2-6. Struck him out. Strikes out the side. So a big strikeout for Cohn. That's fucking Mets. Greg, Jeffries, followed by Hernandez and Strawberry. Inning. So Jeffrey with his first base hit of the postseason. The Dodgers will bring the infield in. We're on third and nobody out for Keith Hernandez. Hernandez is 1 for 1, a single and a walk. Belcher from the stretch. Here's the pitch. 2-7 fly ball right field. He gets the ball in the air. Made by the right fielder Marshall. He makes it. Run will score. And the Mets lead it by 2-0. Fly to right to the back for a job well done. So the Mets lead 2-0. Belcher looks in, gets the sign. Here's the pitch. That rolls around. That's a 5-7. That's never good. 5-7. Oh, this time on Belcher, it's really good. Triple on a 1. That's a 17. That's a hard hit single for Strawberry. So Strawberry's on. Second hit of the inning. Strawberry can run. It's a -4 to do so. 11 first number if he can get it. Oh, he's an auto steal. So he gets it automatically. But the Strawberry want to take that chance. It's only an 11 first number. He'll be held on at first base. Here's McReynolds. Belcher from the stretch. Here's the pitch. 5-9. Ground ball second base. That is Sachs. Sachs is a 3. 18 on a 3. May have a re-roll coming. And it is. That's bad because on a 3, anything can happen. So let's see here. Oh, there's the 1. That's a base hit past Sachs on the re-roll. So that's a mistake the Dodgers were not wanting to happen. Having a second chance. And it's now first and third Mets. So McReynolds knocks one through. McReynolds is only gets it on the 7th. So we'll see if he can take the lead on. He can't. So again, he'll hold. First and third Mets now with 1 out for Howard Johnson. Infield has to come in again. Again, Lasorda has to probably start getting his bullpen working now. Does not want to turn this into a laugher. So Johnson, the switch hitter, batting lefty against Belcher. 6-2 ground ball back to the mound. He will hold the runner and throws him out. So you know what? I'm going to change that rule just a little bit. So it's going to be a 1-3. Since the infield was in, they're going to allow McReynolds to go to second, and then he stays at third, and there's 2 outs. Instead of getting a play to kind of like the ground ball be contact to the pitcher, why would you go but sit out the pitcher? So we'll go ahead and hold the runner at third, and then the runner at first will go to second. So he gets the easy out. Second and third, 2 outs. And now here is Gary Carter's turn. So second and third, Mets lead by 2, out hitting the Dodgers 5-2. Belcher needs to get out of this one really quick. Belcher from the stretch. On deck is Backman. Here it is. That's a 2-count. That should be solid. 2-6 ground ball to short. Gwynn's got it. Throws him out. And Tim Belcher works his way in and out of trouble. The Mets get one hit, they strand two. At the end of the half, Mets only lead 2-0. So now we go to the bottom fifth inning National League Championship Series and take a look at this, make sure everything going on. So far, so good. So now it's going to be John Shelby, Jeff Hamilton, and you're going to get the Belcher spot at some point. He'll probably have a pinch hitter coming up for very shortly. Shelby 0 for 1. Here's the pitch, 5-7 from Cohn. Struck him out. Another strikeout for Cohn. Oh, Cohn has really shown his dominance. That's strikeouts through 4 1/3. So now here is Mike Scioscia. Ground to third his first time up. Cohn looks in, gets the sign, and deals. And that's a 5 on a 6. Struck him out. That's 2 more for Cohn. So Cohn with the slider away, and he's been absolutely 7 strikeouts through 4 2/3. And now here's Jeff Hamilton. Oh my. So again, Cohn looks in, gets the sign. 2-9-5 ball center field. Dykstra there makes the catch, and we played 5 here in Dodger Stadium. So top of the 6 coming up. Mets looking to even this series at 1 game apiece after what happened in game 1, and right now that'll we reverse what really happened in the actual league championship series. The Mets won game 2, and then the Dodgers won game 2. So we'll see if things can be reversed today. Top of the 6th, as it will be Backman, Cohn, and Dykstra. Belcher's last inning work. This is his point of weakness inning. 4-7 on Belcher's a strikeout. A good strikeout for Belcher. It'll be his last in one way or the other as his spot needs come up. So now here is David Cohn. Cohn 0 for 2. Left-handed hitter. 1-6. Struck him out. 2 strikeouts in the inning for Belcher. Got to give him credit. He has survived this one after a shaky start. Now here's Dykstra. He is 1 for 3. A single and a run score. Belcher looks in, gets the sign on a 5-7. That's a line drive up the middle, base hit, hard hit. So Dykstra's on again. He can hit. We'll see if Dykstra wants to run or not. -4. It will be a 15 or less on a 3 through 6. It is a 4. He finally gets the lead. It's a 15 or less, and he gets the lead with a possible throwing error for Scioscia. So Scioscia's T rating is a 1 to 5, and let's see, it's a 4. It's thrown away in the right center field. Dykstra pops up. We'll take third on the throw, and the Mets got a runner on third with 2 outs. So a stolen base and an error. Now I got to put the runners now at third. At third, the error on Mike Scioscia. So a throwing error on catcher. So throwing error indeed. So throwing error on Mr. Scioscia. Runner on third and 2 outs. So now it's going to be Greg Jeffries. An opportunity for Jeffries to get a big hit here. He's 1 for 2, a triple and a run scored back in the 5th. Belcher needs to get out of this inning. Belcher from the stretch. Here's the pitch. 5-6. There's a line drive base for Belcher. That's down the line. That will score Dykstra from second. Jeffries in the double. And the Mets take a 3-0 lead here in the 6th. So big double for Jeffries as the kid is starting to come on hot now. Here is Keith Hernandez. So Hernandez comes up, runner on second and 2 outs. Hernandez had a sacrifice fly RBIs last time up. Belcher from the stretch and deals 5-8. Struck him out, ends the inning. Belcher's day is done. So 1 run, 2 hits, 1 big error at the half innings of play. Mets 3, Dodgers nothing. Mets 3 runs, 7 hits, no errors. Dodgers no runs, 2 hits, 1 error. It'll be Griffin, a pinch hitter for Belcher, and then the top of the order for Steve Sachs. David Cohn has absolutely been dazzling so far, striking out 7 through 5. Here's Alfredo Griffin. Here's the pitch. 1-4, up the straight up. Hernandez is there, calls everyone off, makes the catch. So out number 1. Let's look and see the possibility for pinch hitters here. We'll go ahead and put that over there. Let's see who's got the at-bats first of all. I kind of want to save the good in case they need one, but we might have to. And Mike Davis with the at-bats will be the hitter. They're down by 3. We'll see if we can get something going with him. So let's see. So new pinch hitter. And it will be Mike Davis. He came over from the Oakland Athletics. Davis did not play in Game 1. Cohn looks in, gets the sign and the pitch. 3-7 struck him out. Welcome to David Cohn. That's number 8 for Cohn. And now here is Steve Sachs. Sachs has struck out twice. He's been in the land of Cohn twice today, and he doesn't like it here. Cohn looks in, gets the sign. Here's the pitch from David. 2-6. There's a walk. This time Sachs draws the walk. Now let's see if Sachs wants to run, because that is going to be a very interesting situation. It's only a -1 with the aggregate, which means it's an 18 or less, 2-5 and 11. Sachs with the ability to run, and he cannot get a good jump. So again, Cohn keeps him close enough. Mickey Hatcher now up with 2 outs. Hatcher 0 for 2. Cohn from the stretch. Here's the pitch. That's a 1-6. That's a pop to short. That is Johnson makes the catch. And folks, that's all for the Dodgers in the 6th. New pitcher coming in before we go to the 7th. It's 3-0 Mets. So now let's see who the Dodgers will send out there. Who will be a good person? How about Brian Holton? Talking about a guy you don't hear about, was 7-3, 1.70 ERA, 69 hits in 85 innings. A truly difficult card. Holton comes on for the Dodgers, so he'll be the insert new opposing Holton. And let's see. So Brian Holton will stay in that 9th. And we switch him out. So here's the top of the 7th. Mets 3 runs on 7 hits. The Dodgers no runs on 2 hits and 1 error. So now here is Darryl Strawberry. Strawberry is 1 for 2 in the ball game, including a hit and a walk. So let's see. Do we need to put him in a nice spot? No, we're good there. So Strawberry to bat, and here we go. Top of the 7th, lefty righty. Here it is. 4-5 single for Strawberry. Wow. So much for having a can't hit it. So now Holton has to see what he can do. -1. And that is a -2. So it's a -5 for Strawberry to run. Again, he's that auto steal. But he's only a 50% if he goes. So he'll stay at first and nobody out. He's got 2 hits. Here's McReynolds. 1 for 3 in the ball game. Holton from the stretch. Here's the pitch. That rolls around. Is it going to be a good number? 2-3. That's a ground ball. Shortstop. Griffin gets it to the second baseman. Sachs. 2. Hatcher double play. 6-4-3. So 6-4-3 turns a double play. 2 outs here in the 7th. So now it brings up Howard Johnson, the shortstop. Johnson so far 0 for 2 with the walk in the game. Holton looks in, gets the sign, and delivers 3-9 to Hojo and struck him out. So Johnson on strikes, and the Mets are done in the 7th. No runs, a walk. Was that a walk or was that a hit? I forgot what. No runs, 1 hit. It was a hit. Double play, no one left. And stretch. Let's hug somebody. It is 3-0 Mets. So now the Dodgers will come up for Gibson, Marshall, and Shelby in the last of the 7th here. Dodgers are the bat so far. And so far it's been all Mets. If the Mets can hold this. And this is just, never know what might happen. So far, Gibson 2 for 2, seeing the ball well. Cohn on the mound. Here's the pitch. That's a foul ball out of the tray. Let's see if we can get a better pitch here for Gibson. Here's the pitch to Kurt. 5-6, and that's a strike. Cohn. He has a smile on that one. He got Gibson on strikes. That's number 1. Big strikeout for David Cohn. You're still living in David Cohn's world. And that is strikeout number 9. Here is Mike Marshall, struck out twice. Cohn looks in. Does Cohn get 10? That's 3. That's a 6. That's a ground ball to third. Picked up by Jeffries. Throws, and that is it. And that's 2 outs here. Here's the center fielder, Shelby. Shelby has struck out and ground the short. Cohn looks in, gets the sign, and delivers. 3-10, walked him. A 2-out walk, and Cohn wants to know where that one was. That's John McSherry. So Shelby's on. He can run. Again, it'll be a minus 1, so it'll be a 16 or less if Shelby can get it on a 2 through 5. Again, why do you do it? Maybe to get a runner in scoring position, trying to get this offense going. It's a 4. He's in there. He'll run. It's a 16 or less, and he's in there. So a stolen base for Shelby. Again, you're down 3 runs. He's thrown out. That could be criticized for a while. But now he's on second scoring position for Mike Scioscia. See if Scioscia can do something against Cohn here. Runner on second, 2 outs. Cohn from the stretch. Here's the pitch. That's a 2. That's a 9. Single for Scioscia. That could now score. Shelby. It's a +1 for Shelby. It's 1-17. He's going to try to score. Here's the throw. Got him at the plate. Oh, my. It's a 19. Singled and thrown out at the plate. You know what? I'm not going to throw him out the plate. I'm going to hold Scioscia because they don't want to allow him. So they're going to allow Shelby to score because they probably would have thrown through, to be honest. So run scores, and the Dodgers are now within 1, 3-1. They're now behind by 2, 3-1. So now Scioscia at first, tying runners to the plate. Here is Jeff Hamilton. Cohn from the stretch. Here's the pitch. 6-2 ground ball back to Cohn. He's got it. Throws him out in inning. The Dodgers go 1 run on 1 hit. 1 left at the end of 7. It's 3-1 ball game. The Dodgers, now again, the line scores. The Mets, 3 runs, 8 hits, no errors, while the Dodgers, 1 run, 3 hits, and 1 error. Top of the 8th coming up. Brian Holton stays in the game. As he will bat 3rd next inning. So here it is, Carter, Backman, and then we see what Davey Johnson does with Cohn here in the 8th. So here is Carter, 0 for 3. 6-6 is a line drive third base right at Jeff Hamilton for out number 1. So now that's the first out. And now here's Backman, the second baseman. Backman's 0 for 2. Cohn trying, I think, talk to Davey Johnson. He wants to stay in this game. Here it is. 3-6 single for Backman. So that could change the decision one way or the other. Do you want Cohn up there at a bunt, or do you want someone else to try to swing away? The Mets, I think, will go out and pull David Cohn in this situation. He's given the Mets 7 strong innings. He is not happy camper. He's kind of a very high maintenance individual. He wants to stay on pitch, which is great, but sometimes you don't know, he's in there. So now here is Dave Magadan. So Magadan will come up and hit for Cohn. Cohn not looking happy. Hopefully the Mets bullpen can hold this one. So Mags will come in. He's a pinch hitter from the University of Alabama. 1 for 1 in the series. Base hit in game 1. Runner on first. Nobody out. Holton's move is a -1. Again, it's a -5 for Backman to go. He'll be a 1-10, so he will hold his footing there, but they will hold him on base. So now here's Hamilton. Here is Maganin. 4-7, and that's a ground ball to second. Sachs is a 3. A 5 on a 3 is a ground ball, a double play, 4-6-3. And Cohn is not happy. And the inning for the Mets. We go to the last eighth. It's 3-1 favor of the Mets. Last of the eighth. The Mets will have to bring somebody else in. Now, do they go? You know what? We'll go with Roger McDowell here. So McDowell will come in. Myers up in the Met bullpen. So let's make the move certain. We'll start new opposing pitcher, and it will be Roger McDowell. Stays in a ninth spot in the lineup. And let's see, we need to make any moves. It's going to be a Griffin, pinch hitter, and Sachs for the Dodgers here in the eighth. So here's Alfredo, 0 for 2 in the ball game, switch hitting, batting lefty against McDowell, the righty. Roger McDowell went 2 innings in game 1. Wow, I didn't know that. He pitched to 6 batters. I guess that's what you get for not looking at box scores or anything. So Alfredo Griffin will bat. So this will probably won't come back. Well, there will be a travel day, theoretically, so he should be okay. 1-7 line drive to shortstop. Howard Johnson had him played perfectly. So 1 quick out. And now here's again a pinch hitter for the Dodgers. Let's see who they will send up here. They've already used Mike Davis in this process. So they'll probably go to the backup first baseman, Franklin Stubbs, who played in game 1. So Stubbs will bat here for Holton. So pitch hitter for the Dodgers. They're down 2 with 1 out in the 8th. They're down their last 5 outs here in game 2 of the National League Championship Series. Stubbs did not play in game 1. I thought he did. And here is Stubbs. 4-7 against McDowell is a single. So Franklin Stubbs gets on. Runner on first and nobody out. And the tying runner comes to the plate for Sachs. So Sachs, 0 for 2, couple strikeouts and a walk. McDowell looking for a double play ball. From the stretch, here's the pitch. 2-8 to Sachs. Ground ball double play. Johnson gives it to the second baseman. Backman Hernandez, double play. 6-4-3. Nicely done. And the Dodgers are done in the 8th. No runs ahead. No play. We go to the 9th. 3-1. So top of the 9th here. Dodgers will need a new relief pitcher. It'll be Dykstra, Jeffries, and Hernandez. And they will go to former New York Met, Jesse Orosco. So Jesse Orosco will come in for the Dodgers here in the 9th. So let's see. So new opposing pitcher, Jesse Orosco. So Orosco comes in, 9th spot, does not bat. That's fine. Stays in that game. And let's go ahead and do that. But I don't think we mess with the lineup at all. So getting up Dykstra. 2 for 4, 2 singles and 2 runs scored. He's been the catalyst to this Met offense so far. So now here is Lenny. Lenny against Orosco. Lefty-lefty matchup. Usually Dykstra doesn't hit in these. 2-8, and he dials and he doubles. 2-8 for Dykstra. He's out on the base on the advanced side either way, but that's a base hit, a double for Dykstra on the 12, and Dykstra is on board with a double. 3 hit for Dykstra. So now a big opportunity for the Mets to tack on a big run. Here's Greg Jeffries. He's had a big day. He's 2 for 3, a triple and a double and a run scored in an RBI. Batting right-handed against Orosco. Orosco from the stretch. 2-9-5 ball left field. Not deep enough. That's Gibson. Makes for out number 1. So now here is Keith Hernandez. So Hernandez, the batter, 1 out here in the ninth. Mets need to tack something on here. Hernandez 1 for 3. Here we go. Lefty matchup. Here's the pitch. That's a 2. That's a 9. That's a line drive in the gap for a double. That will score Dykstra without a problem. And the Mets tack on a run in the ninth, 4-1. So big hit for Hernandez. So now here is Strawberry. The lefty matchup has not favored Orozco well so far. Runner on second, 1 man out. Orozco from the stretch here. And that's in a 2 column. That could be a 2-4, 5 ball right field. Marshall's there. Makes the catch for an out. So 2 outs. Here is the left fielder, Kevin Mcmurran. The lefty matchup on this one. 1 for 4 in the ball game. Orozco from the set gets the sign. Here is the pitch. 1-10 deep drive the left field. That's back. That's far. That will send the fans to the exits. A big 2-run homer for Kevin Mack. The Mets take a 6-1 lead. Holy cow, as McReynolds, 27 bombs in 88, just plants one into the bullpens, and that will send the Dodger fans to the exit probably. A 3-run ninth, and the Mets lead by 5. So here's Howard Johnson. Orozco has gotten rocked this game. 5-7 Orozco, single on the 4, no line drive the sack. Holy cow, 1 inning for the Mets. They get 3 in the ninth, and they re-attack him up. The Mets. Holy cow. Bottom of the ninth there, licks for the Dodgers. Mickey Hatcher comes up, and now Mickey comes in. Mickey so far in the ball game 0-for-3. Roger McDowell to finish it for the Mets. Here's the pitch, and that's going to be a 5-4 McDowell 5-ball center field. This is where Mookie had all that problems in game 1, but he's a 2. Oh, he's a 3. A 3 on a 2. Does he misjudge it? And he does. The same error Mookie made in game 1. Holy cow. And an error on Dykstra. So an E8, a 2-base error, and all of a sudden, maybe the people shouldn't be hitting out to the exit. So the Dodgers lead off the ninth with a 2-base error. Hatcher on at second. Here's Gibson. Again, Randy Myers starts to get up. It's a 5-run lead, though. So let's see. Gibson, lefty on righty. McDowell from the stretch and the pitch. 6-7. Ground ball second base. It's hit to the right-hand side. Backman is a 3. It's an 18. That's going to be a dreaded re-roll. And we know what happens on re-rolls. Bad things could possibly happen. So let's see. Does he get a break on the re-roll? It's a 10 on a 3. Backman bobbles it. That's the second error of the Mets in the inning. Holy double error in this ball game. Backman could not make the play, and Davey Johnson just sits there and grabs the smoke, and it's now stand thirds. So 2 big errors for the Mets, and now it comes down to Mike Marshall. Myers really starts to get up in a hurry. A 5-run lead, but there's 2 men on, nobody out. Marshall, the batter, 0-for-3. Here's the swing. 1-10. Oh, deep to left field. It is out of here. It's 6-4. Boy, do those tack-on runs look big for the Mets now. Marshall's second home run of the series. And here come the Dodgers. And now here comes Davey Johnson. Both those runs are unearned. Doesn't matter. Here comes Randall Kay. So Randy Myers will come in. 45 hits, 68 innings, 69 strikeouts. And Myers is the new pitcher. My, oh, my. So now, new opposing game. And it will be Randy Myers. So Myers comes in All of a sudden, this has turned into a save situation. As it's a 2-run lead, there's nobody out. And now here is John Shelby. Holy cow, how many times did I say that in a broadcast? 6-4 Mets, bottom of the ninth. Craziness has happened here at Dodger Stadium. Unbelievable. And now here is Shelby. Shelby with some power had 10 home runs. He'll bat righty against Myers. Here we go. Here's the pitch. 1-4 fly ball center field. Dykstra is there. This time makes the catch, and he gets the first big out. Socha 257, 3 home runs, stays in the game. He's 1 for 3. Myers from the stretch, from the windup. Here's the pitch. 3-3 as a ground ball to second. He just missed some hits. Picked up back and throws them out, and that's 2 outs. So Randy Myers seems to have controlled hysteria here at Dodger Stadium. And now here's Jeff Hamilton. Hamilton, the batter. He's 0 for 2 with a walk, 236 hitter. Is he the best hitter the Dodgers have? Then he got a weaker hitter and Alfredo Griffin on deck. You've already used Stubbs. You've already used Mike Davis. Not a lot of bats on the bench. Could go to Tracy Woodson because he'd come in and play third anyway. So Tracy Woodson will come in and hit. So here comes Woodson trying to keep it alive for the Dodgers. David Cohn, the pitcher of the decision, is going absolutely crazy. Oh my, Roger McDowell thought he had gotten out of this. A leadoff 2-base error by Hatcher. Wally Backman bobbled the next one, and then Mike Marshall deposited a big 3-run bomb into the bullpens and left. And all of a sudden, both teams have matched each other with 3-run ninth innings. So now with 2 outs, potential tying runner is on deck. Tracy Woodson, 249, 3 home runs, gets a shot here at Myers. Here's the pitch. 4-6 base hit. Oh, nice play by the left fielder McReynolds. That's the ball game. Double 1-6, fly out 7-20. So great play by McReynolds, and the Mets have their happy week and tie the series at 1. Holy cow! What a ball game. If you happen to get a chance to watch this, please do. It's a beautiful game. It's why baseball is such a great sport. Winning pitcher is going to be Tim Belcher, even though that's winning pitcher. Why was it good? And holy smokes. That should have been Cohn. Why? So Cohn will get the win. Belcher with the loss. That's going to have to get changed. The save will go to Myers, no hold, to the NLCS. Sometimes you just get what you want from this game. So balance will scorebooks here real quick. And now let's look at the box scores. So here is the major box score right now. So the series is tied at 1. Dykstra 3 for 5, 3 runs scored. Jeffries 2 for 4 runs scored. Hernandez 2 for 3 runs scored. Strawberry for 4. McReynolds 2 for 5 runs scored, including a 3-run homer. And then for the Dodgers, Gibson 2 for 4 runs scored. Marshall and Socha with hits. And then, it was Marshall 1 for 4 runs scored, another 3-run homer. Socha 4 runs scored. Franklin Stubbs had a pinch hit. How it went, the Mets scored 1 in the 3rd and 1 in the 5th, and then 1 in the 6th. They led 3-0 going to 7th. Dodgers got 1 back in the 7th. Then the Mets with a 3-run big inning in the 9th. They led 6-1. It was over, but it wasn't. The Dodgers come back with back-to-back errors from the Mets and a 3-run homer by Marshall, but it was too much, not enough. So Cohn gets a win. They showed good on my screen. Somehow it did not come over as good. And this time was 7 innings, 3 hits, 1 run earned, 3 walks, 9 strikeouts. So Cohn with the win. Myers with the save. McDowell 1 inning, 2 hits, 3 runs. Only one of it was earned because of the 2 errors. The losing pitcher was Belcher. He went 6 innings, 7 hits, 3 runs, 3 earned, 5 walks, 7 strikeouts. Holton goes 2 good innings, 2 hits. Orozco 1 inning, 3 hits, 3 runs, all earned, as he really got hit hard in the process. So here are some of your other stats. Errors by Backman. Second error of the game it was by Dykstra and not Wilson. Why did he get the error again? Throwing error by Sosha, not Belcher. I think I know what the problem is. I have to go back and look at that. Left on base, the Mets 9, Dodgers only went 3. Doubles, Dykstra his second, Hernandez, Jeffries had 1, Gibson had 1. Triples by Jeffries, homers by McReynolds and Marshall. RBIs by Hernandez had 2, Jeffries 1. McReynolds now with 5 RBIs in the NLCS through 2 games. Marshall has 4. Sosha has 1. Stolen bases was by Dykstra and Shelby. Gibson got thrown out stealing. That's a final score here at the big ballpark in Los Angeles. Mets 6, Dodgers 4. National League Championship Series is tied at 1. Please game if you can. It's a great one. Later on today, the American League Championship Series, as the Oakland A's travel to Boston for game number 2. Thank you, folks. Have a good day. See you later.